All right, so what's going to happen the next 40-45 minutes is we will do a yoga session. So around about 40 minutes. It's an enlivening practice, a vitalizing practice, and it's suitable for really every level of yogi. So don't worry if you're a beginner or if you're advanced, you will all have a benefit of it. What will also happen is that we will have a Q&A, so question and answer in the end. And so you can ask me whatever you want to ask me. Please be mindful with your energy levels, with your body. So whenever you feel some pain, some discomfort, just modify the pose in the way it's suitable for you. And please also be mindful if you're pregnant or if you're menstruating, take it easy. If you have an injury, so be careful with your body, okay? So I think that's all we need. Please, if you have a block, take a block. If you don't have a block, don't worry, just take a little cushion, something you can sit on, okay? So let's get started. Okay, I also hope you have a yoga mat. Yeah, that would be good, or even a little carpet or something you can do yoga on. It doesn't need to be a yoga mat. Okay. So you can already come into a seated position on your heels if that is uncomfortable for you. Yeah, if that's aching with your heels, you can also come into a cross leg, or you can just slide a block under your buttocks or a block or a pillow. Okay, so your hips are elevated. So what we're going to do, what kind of yoga, is a Hatha yoga class. So Hatha yoga is a very mindful way of practicing, and we're also going to hold the poses sometimes a little bit more long. We have some pauses in between the poses so that you can really feel the energetic benefit of the poses rather than rushing through the poses, what you might be used to in a Vinyasa class. Yeah? So I really fell in love with Hatha yoga because it gives us much more space to really feel and sense what is the pose actually doing onto our mind and body and soul. So the class today, I call it Soak Up the Sun. Yeah, maybe I think there's a very famous song from Sheryl Crow, Soak Up the Sun, something like that. It's a very happy song. So maybe you've noticed we move towards summer, and the outer world of us, so the nature, is really a mirror of our inner world. And I feel like right now in Germany, nature is skipping the spring and just jumping right into summer. Yeah, so the sun is really the energy source of our planet. So without the sun, we wouldn't be living. Yes? So the sun is the source of our life. And as the sun is outside, we also have the inner sun. In yoga, the inner sun is called the heart, actually. Yeah? Without the heart, we wouldn't live, we wouldn't be alive. So this is really the source of our heart. So this practice will be all about enlivening and vitalizing our inner sun, rising the inner sun as the sun rises in the outside too. So it will be a heating and energizing practice, focusing on backbone. So everything that opens the heart, that opens the frontal line of the body, is vitalizing, energizing, uplifting for us. What we're also going to do is working with the inhalation, extending the inhalation, holding the inhalation for a couple of times. So we're also adding specific pranayama. The amazing thing about yoga is that it is a science, and we can strategically take some, implement some ingredients in our soup we want to cook today, and have a very specific effect in the end. So let's check in how we're going to experience that. Okay. So please come into a comfortable seat if you're not already there. So make sure your spine is straight. And then just relax the shoulders and go ahead and close your eyes. Please take a deep inhale through the nose and then just exhale through an open mouth. On a ha sound. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale. Feel how the spine lengthens, the chest lifts. And with the exhale through an open mouth. Very good. 1 more time. Inhale. A long exhale. Relax the shoulders. Slightly drop your chin so that the back of the spine lengthens. And turn the hands up towards the sky so that the palms are facing up to the sun. And take a moment here to arrive on this morning of Sunday, the 22nd of April, 2018. So every morning gives us the opportunity to really start again, to get born again. So take a moment to arrive and land in the here and now. Feel your sit bones dropping, getting heavy. And as the sit bones drop, feel how your spine grows up from your pelvis all the way through lumbar, thoracic spine, all the way to the cervical spine, growing tall up. And then for a moment, draw your attention out to nature. Maybe if you don't have nature around, you just sense nature. Maybe you have a park in your surrounding. So drawing your attention out to nature, and as humans we are part of nature, we just forgot about that. And feel the sun as the sun rises, and even though maybe it's cloudy in your country right now, sense the sun as the source of your own life. Maybe you even sense a sunlight behind your closed eyelids. And as you sense the sun in the outside, also begin to sense the sun, your inner sun, in the center of your chest. Sensing a ball of light, energy in the center of your chest. And as you inhale now, feel how your inner sun rises as your chest rises. And as you exhale, how your navel draws back towards the spine. Inhale deeply into your chest. Exhale. Navel draws back towards spine. Inhale. Heart expands, lung expand. And exhale. Beautiful. Keep the connection with your breath and gently open your eyes. Please just come away from your sitting tool, place it to the side, and come into the end of your mat. So we'll still be sitting on our heels, but not for long, don't worry. So bring the arms to your sides. We do a dynamic camel pose variation. So with the next inhale, rise all the way up onto your knees. Lift the chest, keep your core strong, pushing the pelvis forward. And the last thing is that the chin lifts gently. And exhale, come all the way down, forehead to the floor, hands onto your sacrum into a child's pose. Nice. Again, inhale, coming up. Rising. And exhale, coming all the way down. Child's pose, hands onto your sacrum. Good. Now we inhale for 6 count. I count you. Inhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. In 6. Exhale for 2, 3, and 4. Shorter count out. Again, inhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 6. And exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Inhale now for 7 counts. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and exhale for 4 counts. 2, 3, 4. Nice. Now we inhale for 8 counts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And exhale. 2, 3, 4. Nice. We do this 3 more times. Please count yourself now. Inhale for 8 counts, lifting your chest, lifting the heart, and exhale for 4. If you can't inhale for 8, don't worry, and just give your best. So the most important thing is that you really lengthen the inhalation here. Yeah, so the inhalation is connected with pranvayu, the upward moving wind. So we rising our inner sun, rising our energy up. Very nice. One last time. The last time, now hold the inhale on the top. Hold it. Hold the breath. Nice. And exhale, release. Come sitting on your heels for a moment. Whew. And feel that. Place the hands upward. You can close your eyes just for a moment. And just feel your own energy circulating through your body. That's called prana, life force. That's what everything runs on in our body. So as humans, the yogis say, we are like battery stations and we're running constantly on energy. And sometimes we feel depleted. So if you feel depleted, if you feel sluggish, this is the right practice. Okay, come back up onto your knees. So grab your hips with your hands and place your right foot onto your mat, 90 degrees. So I'm mirroring you, I'm doing my left side, yeah? So your right foot. And then inhale, rise the arms up. And exhale, bring the right hand, slide it down on your calf, and with the left arm stretch over. Press the outer edge of your right foot firmly into the floor. Nice. And then open the whole left side of your body. Make sure you don't hang in your shoulder here. And we like to do that, sliding the shoulder blades back and spiraling the rib cage open. And now keep breathing. So many things at once in yoga. Keep breathing, keeping the face soft. So lateral stretches. This is a lateral stretch. It's also helping us to rise our energy up. And that's really the great thing about yoga. We can do a couple of poses and we have an immediate effect. So inhale, come up. Hands on your hips, collect your foot in, and just sense the whole left side vitalized, awakening. Nice. Let's do the other side. Left foot out, press the outer edge of the foot firmly into the floor so that the dome of the foot really lifts up. Slide the left arm down, and then inhale, rise the right arm up, and exhale, stretch over. Feels so yummy, huh? Lateral stretches, so nice. Make sure you don't push your hips back, so coming into our arch back, so pushing the pelvis forward, keeping your core engaged. Sliding the shoulder blades away from the ears, nice long neck. Keep breathing. Good job. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, collect your foot in. And just sense for a moment. Already more awake, right? Already more present. Okay, let's continue. Come onto all fours. So coming onto hands and knees, spread the fingers wide, knees under your hips. So tuck your toes under immediately here. So with the next inhale, lift your chest, come into an arch back. And with the exhale now, push back into downward facing dog with the knees bent. So keep the knees nice and bent so that your back is straight, and push the sit bones towards the sky. Yes. We do this again. Inhale, come down onto your knees. So we're moving between cat and downward facing dog. And exhale, coming back. Keeping the hips away from the floor, lengthening the back. Let's do this a couple of more times. Inhale, come down. And exhale, push back. Moving with the breath. So really let the breath, or the movement, let the movement be initiated by the breath. So the movement always follows the breath. One more time. Inhale, coming down. So gentle core engagement here already. And exhale, coming back. Nice. And as you settle in here now in your downward facing dog, now begin to walk your feet on the spot. Bending, straightening left leg, bending right knee, and then straightening right leg, bending left knee. Yeah, so walking on the spot a few times. Feeling how good that feels to open the back sides here of the legs, especially after a good night's sleep. And the back side of our bodies, the whole tissues here shorten. So walking a couple of times. Okay, and then come into stillness here. In your downward facing dog, press the hands firmly into the floor, push out of your shoulder joints. Maybe you keep a gentle bend in your knees in order to keep the spine long. Really the most important thing in downward facing dog is that we want to have a nice extension of the spine. Coming back to your breath. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe deeply. And just feel your own energy source. Feel the heat rising as we hold the pose. Feel the aliveness and the blood circulating in your muscles, in your bones. Nice deep breath. Really good. Open your eyes.
Ground the left foot more into the floor. And now lift the left leg behind you and open the leg as high as you can. Maybe a nice little crack here in the hip. Yes. And then circle the foot, bend the upper leg, really open that hip. Feels really good. Making some circles with your foot, right, left, and straighten the leg back. Squaring the hip back down to the floor and lower the foot down. Other side, grounding right foot, inhale, left leg, hello. Opening that hip as high as you can, bending that upper leg, circling foot right, left. And then straightening that leg back behind you, squaring the hip down, place the foot back to the floor. Take your inhale, and with the exhale, walk all the way back to your feet. So the other way around that you might be used to, all the way to the back of the mat. Feet are hip wide apart. Place your fingertips on the floor with the inhale, lift your spine, bend the knees, flat back of neck long. And with the exhale, fold over your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, Adha Uttanasana, half forward fold again. And exhale, fold. Nice. One more time, inhale. And now stay here, lift the hands off the floor, come into a ski jumper pose as you would like to go skiing. Yeah, but we're moving towards summer, so not so much snow anymore. Okay, and interlacing the fingers behind your back, squeeze the palms together, lift the heart, inhale. And with the exhale, fold over and stretch your shoulders above your head. Keep the elbows bend a fraction, knees bend so that your belly might even rest on your thighs. And pull the hands over your head. Nice shoulder opener. Keep breathing. Yay. Really good, you guys. And then release the hands to the floor, dangling down, knees bent, and then roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time, your head comes last. All the way up to standing. Usually some blood is rushing in the head. And then go ahead, just roll your shoulders up to the ears. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And big exhale from an open mouth. Yes, inhale. And exhale. Big shoulder circle one more time. And exhale. Really good. And then go ahead and place your feet more than hips wide apart and your toes pointing out. Okay. So we're going to soak up some sun, literally now, with a hand movement. So with the next inhale, rise the arms up, the chin slightly lifts, looking up to the sky. And exhale, draw the hands in front of your heart. We do this again with our breath count. We inhale for 6 counts. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. We inhale for 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Inhale now for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. We do this 3 more times now. Own timing now. Keep counting yourself. Inhaling deeply, soaking up the sun, holding the breath on the top for a moment. And exhale, draw the sun into your heart. Beautiful. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last time. If you can, holding the breath for a moment on the top. And exhale into your heart. Beautiful. Close your eyes. Keep the hands in front of your heart. Keep breathing. And just feel behind your closed eyelids maybe an electrolyzing energy, a sense of light, a sense of electricity. Opening back up your eyes, bring your feet hips wide apart in the end of your mat again. Inhale, rise the arms again. And exhale, fold 1 more time. Interlacing the fingers behind your back again and fold the shoulders, stretch the shoulders, hands over your head. One more time, shoulder stretch. Nice. Release the hands down to the floor and step forward back to downward facing dog with your hands. Yes, walking your hands back to downward facing dog. Nice. With the next inhale, now rise the right leg up behind you into the air, but keep the hips squared. So the right hip is pointing down, pushing with the right heel back, powerfully. Inhale. And now exhale, keep your core strong and bring the knee towards your forehead, hovering the knee over the floor. Yes, yes. Inhale, push back. Exhale, knee to the forehead. Again, inhale, push through the heel. Exhale, knee to forehead. Nice. We do this 2 more times, creating some heat, some solar power here in our solar plexus. 1 more time. And exhale. Now hold it, hold it. Lift the pelvis, yes. And then place the foot down. Nice. Come up onto your fingertips and rock a little bit back and forth here. Moving into our groin. And then stay still. Staying on your fingertips, drawing the right hip back, pushing with the left heel back. Now inhale, bend the left knee without touching the floor. And exhale, push through the left heel back. Yeah, so we're feeling in our psoas muscle. It's a big muscle connecting our hips with our torso. And for most of us, it's pretty tight. You might feel that right now. Bend the knee and then straighten it again. Nice. Shuffle the right foot a little bit more to the right, so you have a nice stable stance, and then inhale, rise up all the way into high crescent lunge. Bend the back knee for a second. And maybe you have to adjust the stance a little bit shorter. Okay, bend the back knee, bring the hands onto your hips. Tilt the pelvis down, so the tailbone is pointing down, and the pubic bone is moving up. Yeah, so keeping this tilt of the pelvis, and then straighten slowly the back leg. Bending back knee, front knee a little bit deeper. Rising the arms up. Keep breathing. Yes, feeling this energy? Good, it's your energy. And then inhale, rise the heart. The head is the last thing that lifts. Don't throw the head back. Keep the neck strong. And so back bends also want to strengthen our neck. Keep the front knee bend. Take 1 more inhale. And exhale, release it all the way down to the floor. Nice. Step back into plank and lower controlled. Knees to the floor. And now the chest. Bending the elbows all the way down. Yes. Coming onto your belly. Baby Cobra. Inhale. Press the feet into the floor. Squeeze the elbows in. And exhale, lower down. Come back into downward facing dog. Back into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Come back to your breath. So downward facing dog is always a perfect opportunity to catch our breath if you lost it. So let's go for the other side. You already know what's coming. So with the inhale, rise the left leg up behind you. Push with the heel back. Square the hip down. Push with the heel powerfully. Push the floor away. Inhale. And exhale, draw the knee to the forehead. Oh God, it's this one. Yes, it's this one. Inhale, push back. And exhale, knee to the forehead. You can do it. 3 more. Inhale. Happy Sunday morning. Exhale, knee to the forehead. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. 1 last time. And exhale, knee to forehead. Now stay here. Hover the knee over the floor. Lift the hips a little bit higher. And step the foot forward. Okay. Yes, we made it. Come onto your fingertips. Shift the weight back and forth a few times here. Moving into a yummy groin. And then again, bend the back knee. Right knee bends. Exhale, push with the heel back. Inhale, bend knee. And exhale, push with the heel back. 1 more time. That's really a yummy one, huh? Good. If you want, shuffle your left foot a little bit to the left, grounding into the floor, and from that ground, rise up. Bend the right knee. So maybe you have to shift a little bit, the stance. Bend the back knee, tilting the pelvis down. The left hip draws back, right hip moves forward. So we want to square our hips parallel to the front. And then without losing this little tuck here in the pelvis. So what this is doing is that it protects our lower back if we back bend. For what is coming, this is the protection. So our core immediately engages as we tilt the pelvis down. So keeping the core strong, straighten that back leg if you can. From here, rise the arms. Externally rotate from your upper arm bones. And inhale, lift your heart. So it's like moving, or somebody is lifting your rib cage out of your waistline, and from here you're moving back. So you should not feel anything in your lower back in the back bend. Breathing here. Nice. And exhale, release it all the way down to the floor. Step back into plank. We lower knees and chest, or if you're advanced, do chaturanga and up dog. I'm doing the little version here with you. So if you're not sure, just follow me. Inhale, baby cobra, up dog. And exhale, move back to downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here. Restabilize. Yeah, it's always nice to sigh out, to make a sound. So what is really yoga doing to us is that it's cleansing. Yeah, so as we sweat, we cleanse, we move energy, stuck energy through our body. But most of all, we move it through the energetic pathways. It's the so-called nadis or meridian lines. So we really move some stuck emotional energy, mental stuck energy. So if you sigh it out, that can really help. Yeah, really good. Okay, let's continue. So with the next inhale, bring the right leg up behind you. Keep the hips square, push through the heel back. On the exhale, step the foot forward, lightly. Very good. Now spin the back heel down 45 degrees. Now squeezing the outer edge of the foot down, as we did earlier in a gate stretch. Bring the hands into your hips and inhale, rise up. Straighten the front knee first. So what we're going to do is a dynamic warrior 1, Veerabhadra 1. So maybe you have to shorten the stance a little bit. That's okay. I will give you a quick demo so we all know what we're up to here. So the arms on the side, please don't do it with me, so otherwise you cannot really see, okay? So let's just watch for a moment. Okay, so important here, draw the right hip back. So again, we want to have both hips square to the front. The back heel powerfully pushes down. So you know our breath count. Inhale for 8. We go straight for 8 now. So 6, 7, we skip that. We inhale for 8. We exhale for 4. So we're working with the lengthening of the inhalation. We're moving prana up into our heart. So we inhale. We bend deeply into our front knee. We rise the arms, the palms facing forward. And the last thing that happens is that the chin lifts and we curl into the back of the heart, a back bend. And warrior 1 is a back bend, standing back bend. And exhale, straighten front leg. Super powerful, super effective, very easy. Let's do it together. So standing on your legs, nice and strong. Pulling that right hip back. Arms on your side. Let's go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, straighten that leg. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 3 more times. You counting yourself, inhale for 8, or if you can just inhale for 6, that's totally fine. And exhale for 4. So the most important thing, we lengthen the inhale. If you want to have a play with it, then just hold the breath on the top of the inhale. Hold it in your heart, collecting energy here. And exhale. One last time. This time we're all going to hold the breath in. Hold it. Yes, spreading that light out through your arm, through your hands, into the world. And exhale it out. Really nice.
Take the hands to the hips, step forward. Take a moment, adjust. Whew, yeah? Feeling that? I feel it because I also have to talk while I'm doing it. It's a little bit more exhausting. Okay, you guys, let's go for the other side. The right foot steps back, so 45 degrees with the back heel. So really make sure that it's not a 90. Yeah, so many people do 90 degrees, but it's really 45. So you see your little pedicure toes, okay? So you see it. And then pulling that left hip back again. So we really want to be able to square our hips to the front, the hip bones, yeah? Both pointing to your front. All right, let's go. Arms to the side. Same thing, dynamic warrior 1. Inhale, sit low for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Let's go again. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 3 more times. You're counting yourself, you know the game. Holding the breath on top if you want, just giving your best. And that's all what we can do every time we step on the mat. One last time. Holding the breath in. Nice. Exhale, release. Hands on your hips. Step forward to the front of your mat and just close your eyes here for a moment. Relax. Making a sigh, making a sound. Always feels good. Sighing it out through your mouth. And then place both hands on your heart. And feel through the palms of your hand as you connect the palms of your hand with the skin. Perhaps you feel the heartbeat of your own heart, your own aliveness. Your own heart as a source of your own life. And as our heart is beating for us every moment, keeping us alive, the sun is shining for us every moment, keeping us alive too. And so you could say the sun is our outer heart in the universe. Open your eyes. With the inhale, rise the arms back up. Lifting the heart, lifting your own sun to the outer sun, and exhale, fold all the way. Nice. Inhale, halfway lift, Adho Uttanasana. And exhale, step back into plank pose, lower knees and chest, or Chaturanga, your call. I'm always doing the baby version with you, especially for the beginners. It's sometimes a little bit confusing, this part. So I'm doing baby Cobra. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Taking 3 breaths. Reground, recenter, the palms totally active. Back to your breath. With the next inhale, rise the right leg up behind you into the air, square the right hip down, and exhale, step the foot forward. Now this time, lower the back knee all the way down. For low lunge, Anjaneyasana, inhale, rise up with the hands on your hips. So first, same thing, tilt that tailbone down and the core gently engages. And then with the core strong and our whole pelvis in a good stable position, sit lower into your front leg. So what we want to prevent here is that we fold forward in our collapse in our upper body and sitting lower. And from here, reach the arms to the sky. Keep breathing and sinking a little bit deeper each exhalation. And keeping the belly in, so make sure you don't plop the belly out here. And so the core stays engaged. Softening the face, the shoulders. Nice. From here, release the hands. And now clasp the hands behind your lower back. Rolling the shoulders back. And now lifting the heart even more, lifting the chin slightly. So please don't throw the head back, keeping the neck muscles strong.
Keep breathing and pull the hands away from your lower back, lifting the heart. Beautiful, you guys. Slowly release. Place the hands down to the floor. And now it's your call. Either you step back straight into downward facing dog, and that's totally fine, or you do a vinyasa. So that means that this little piece here, that's the vinyasa. But you can always skip that. Yeah? So if you need a pause in a downward facing dog, that's always welcome. We meet back in downward facing dog. Let's go for the other side. So inhale the left leg behind you into the air, keeping the hips squared, and exhale, step the foot forward. Lowering the back knee down. And then inhale, hands on your hips, rise up. Pull that left hip back, right hip forward, tailbone down, pubic bone lift slightly so the core protects the lower back here. Lift the arms, inhale and exhale, sink lower into your front leg. Anjaneyasana. From here, clasp the hands behind your lower back, squeeze the palms together, roll the shoulders back, and lift the heart. So at no time you should feel any pain in your lower back if we do a back bend. So this is a back bend here. We're bending backwards, we're opening the chest, the frontal line of the body. Keep breathing, keeping the core strong. One more inhale, and exhale, slowly release, hands to the floor. Again, take a vinyasa, or step back to downward facing dog, your core. So knees and chest, or chaturanga, or straight to down dog. So we meet back in downward facing dog. And back to downward facing dog. Nice, you guys. So now with the next inhale, the arms stay strong, the core stays strong. Come forward into a plank pose. That's a favorite pose of all times. And from here, just lower your hips down and lift the heart. The toes stay where they are. So it's an up dog, but with the toes tucked. So push the floor away, lifting the heart, pushing the chest forward, roll shoulders back. Nice. Come back to plank pose. Whew. Yeah, that's a lot. Let's do this 2 more times. Lower the hips, lifting the heart. And back to plank. You can do it 1 more time. Inhale here and exhale. Lower hips, core stays strong, 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 all the way. And back to downward facing dog. Exhale through an open mouth, big exhale. Very good. Lower the knees down and just sit back for a moment onto your heels. Close your eyes. And just feel the circulation in your arms. Perhaps feel some sweat running down. The heart is beating. Fully alive. Nice, you guys. Open back up your eyes. So we're moving into our peak for today. So come up onto your knees for Ustrasana variation or camel pose. If you have sensitive knees, please go ahead and fold your mat on the top and just place your knees on the mat. And so it's a little bit more cozy for the knees. Okay. Before we do anything, please don't do anything yet. Just come onto your knees and make sure your hips are over your knees, pushing the pelvis forward. And this is like it's not a very traditional pose, but it's a camel preparation. So the arms are straight in front of you. You inhale here, now you exhale, you lean back. Now you lean back, so the core starts to engage strongly, and your shoulders come over your heels. Yeah, feeling that? We stay. Yes, we stay here. Kind of interesting. Keep breathing. And then slowly inhale, come back up. Nice one, huh? Let's do 1 more time. Inhale here, and exhale, lean back. Keep it strong in your core. And slowly back up. Phew. Very good. Release the arms for a moment. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Okay. We move into a dynamic camel variation. So let's go together immediately. So the knees are hip wide apart, the arms are on your side. The core engages, tailbone slightly tucks down. Now, same thing, we've already done that a few times now. Inhale, rise the arms up. Deep inhale for around an 8 count. Exhale, draw the hands in front of your heart. Now inhale, lift your heart, curl into the back of your heart, and exhale, lean back. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release arms. Again, 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, lean back. Curling into the back of your heart. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release hands. Beautiful. 1 last round. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale. Exhale, come back. Ustrasana variation. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release hands. Sit back on your heels. Close your eyes, palms facing up. And just receive. Just receive this energy. And your own energy that has been now activated, that might have been stuck. Feeling the energy running up and down your spine. The energy in your arms and palms of your hands. Beautiful, you guys. Come back up 1 more time, Ustrasana, back onto your knees. This time, please tuck your toes and bring both of your hands onto your lower back. Ideally, that the fingertips pointing up, yeah? So that the palms of your hands resting on your lumbar spine. Drawing the elbows back and pushing your pelvis forward. And please do what you can do, okay? So don't go over the signs of your body. So really listen. If there's any pain, just go on your individual border here, onto your own limits. Keep breathing. And if you want to go further, but just if that feels good for your lower back, you can release the hands and reach back to your heels, but just if that's appropriate for you. Yeah, so we're all different. And if that's okay for your neck, you can lean the neck back. Keep breathing. Pushing the pelvis forward. And wherever you are, slowly begin to come back up. Slowly, slowly, no rush. And then release, come back sitting on your heels again, and receive again for a moment. Feeling this flood of energy rushing through your cells, enlivening all of your trillions of cells. Yeah, we are a whole bundle of aliveness, sparkling aliveness in your cells. All right, and then open back up your eyes. Come facing towards me. So now we activated a whole lot of energy, and now we want to wind that down. We're already 45 minutes into the practice, but I would love to ask you to stay with me so we can wind that nicely down. So another 5 to 10 minutes this practice will take. So we do a twist to counter the back bend. So please sit next to your heels to the right side. So I'm again mirroring you. And your right foot is on top of your left sole of the foot. Yeah? So something like that. So it's a little bit hooked. So just listen closely. Take your left arm into the air. So I'm taking my right arm, inhale. And then exhale, place the hand under your
front right thigh. Left arm under right thigh. Okay, so the palm is facing down, so you feel a nice stretch in your palm. And then inhale, rise the right arm, and exhale, bring the fingertips behind you for the twist called Veerabhadra. Close your eyes. Inhale, feel how the spine lengthens. And with the exhale, push with the left wrist here against your thigh to twist and turn yourself into that pose. And as the last thing here now, lean your left ear to your left shoulder. So we're adding a nice stretch here in the right side of the neck. Feel that? So we're winding down the energy now, bringing the energy back in as we soak up the sun, as we expanded our energy field outside. Now we want to come back in. And slowly lift the head back up, open your eyes, release the left hand, and just sit all the way to the other side. Changing position, so the left foot comes over the right here in the back, left foot over right. Lifting right arm up with the inhale, exhale. The hand comes under the front of the thigh. So feel how the palm is stretching, opening. Left arm rises, inhale and exhale. Twist to the left. Keep breathing. Close your eyes. So the practice that we've done today was an activating and enlivening practice, as you might have noticed. And very important is, in order to come out of this practice in a balanced way, so that we can be balanced, is that we now counter these poses, that we do some twists, some forward folds, so that we don't come out of the practice overactivated or scattered. Keep breathing. And slowly open back up your eyes, coming back. And then just come sitting on your buttocks. Hold on to the backs of your knees. Inhale, lift the spine tall. Roll the shoulders back. And with the exhale, roll all the way back. Coming onto your back, drawing the knees into your chest. Up, Konasana. Always good to lie down, huh? It's always a good one. Okay, from here, still have a little bit of things to do here. So push with the heels powerfully towards the ceiling or the sky. The arms above your head. Take a deep inhale now. Feel how the shoulder blades, the whole back body is pushing down and the heels pushing towards the floor, so the legs are activated. Take a deep inhale, and with the exhale now, draw the knees into your chest, so opening the knees a little bit and drawing the knees towards you. That should feel really good. We do this again. Inhale, push with the heels up, arms above your head, and exhale, knees towards you. Nice. Again, pushing with the heels up, and exhale, knees into your chest. Let's close our eyes and keep doing this. And long exhale out. And see if you can now lengthening out the exhale rather than lengthening the inhale. So as we lengthen our exhale now, we wind down and we activate the downward moving force. The force is called Apana Vayu. And it's responsible for our rest and digest state. One more time. Nice. Inhale, stretch the legs one more time up, bend the knees, and now grab your big toe, if you can. Grab your big toe and see if you can straighten your legs. And maybe you're far from that, that's totally fine. And maybe the knees are bent, maybe you grab the outer edges of your legs, and keep the legs parallel for now. And we just want to have here a gentle forward fold in a lying
in supine position here. Keep breathing, feeling the stretch in the backs of your legs. Should feel really good. And then just go ahead and open the legs for a moment here in a straddle. In a supine Upavishta Konasana. Yeah. And then bring the legs back together. Now bend the knees for a final happy baby pose. Bending the knees deeply. So draw the knees towards your armpits here. And grab the outer edges of your feet if you can, or the inner edges. Inner edges is a little bit more easy. Drawing the knees down. And maybe you sway here a little bit from side to side over your lower back. Close your eyes. Keep breathing deep down into your belly. Feel how the belly expands between your thighs with every inhale. With every exhale, the navel draws back towards the spine. Inhale deeply into your belly. A long exhale out. One last time. Nice. And then release the hands from the feet. Bring the soles of the feet together. And then just release the legs down exactly as they are. So coming into Supta Baddha Konasana for a moment. So the soles of the feet are together and the knees go wide. So a little hip opening here. And then open the palms to the sides, a little bit away from the legs. We're already preparing here into our Shavasana. And please don't skip the Shavasana. It's, some yogis say, even the most essential part of the practice. So gift yourself this time to integrate and rest for a moment. And you can stay in this pose with your legs if you feel that's comfy for you. Supta Baddha Konasana. You can also straighten the legs out in front of you, more than hip wide apart, please. Wiggling your legs a little bit. And then take one last deep inhale here into your chest, a full last deep inhale. And exhale it all out through an open mouth. Feel how the back of the heart sinks into the floor. Feel how your shoulders relax. The whole spine melts down into the earth. The hips get heavy. The right and the left leg. The right and the left arm. In a complete wide and open position here. And as you come here into our final pose, Shavasana, please bring your awareness now to your heart center, in the center of your chest, your Anahata chakra. And the breath is now without any force, without control. So the breath is naturally coming in and out. With every inhale, you feel how your chest expands. With the exhale, you feel how the chest naturally contracts. And now, as you breathe here and you have your awareness in the center of your chest, visualize a flower, a green flower, the green of the spring, a light green, the color of the heart chakra. And as you inhale now, feel how you draw with every inhale fresh, new energy into your heart space. And with every exhale, feel how this green, healing light, vitalizing light of your own heart is spreading through all of your cells. With the inhale, you draw this energy from your surrounding in, coming in through the airstream, through your nostrils, into your heart. And with the exhale, feel how this green healing light is spreading through all of your cells, through your torso, your hips, your legs, the arms, your brain. And keep visualizing without any strain, without any force, very naturally how your heart chakra is blooming, is blossoming with every inhale and exhale as an alive pulsation. Your own heart giving you the rhythm of your life with every inhale and exhale, flooding all of your cells with fresh new life force. And just for one more moment, feeling your own heart chakra a spinning green flower or disc in the center of your chest. And begin to deepen your breath again. Keep the eyes closed, completely with your own experience. Begin to bring movements into your fingers, your legs, your toes. Stretching the arms all the way above your head. Coming back to life. Taking your time, and then roll over to one side of your body, curling the knees in for a moment. Come lying on one side. And keeping the eyes closed, and then come up over the side into a seated position. You can come up sitting on your block or a pillow, or just come into easy cross-legged, just for a moment here. The palms facing up, the eyes closed, spine lifted. Take a deep full inhale here, feel how the heart expands. And exhale long out. And feel your own body, how you have arrived here in the end of our class. Perhaps a feeling of energy. Perhaps you feel awake, ready for the day to come. And then draw your hands together in the front of your heart, bowing the head in. Taking the inhale into your heart and exhale. And keeping your awareness for a moment in your heart, your Anahata chakra, this green color of the springtime we're in right now. And as you move into your day and you see the spring outside blooming, and nature awakening, know that the spring is also blossoming in your own heart. And that nature is just a mirror of us. Thank you so much. Namaste.